Hello and welcome everyone to the Verizon Racing League's broadcast of the Bass Pro Shop Series from Texas Motor Speedway for the My Bariatric Solution 75. This will be a 50-lap race. Here today on the pole will be David Starr in the number 52. And on the outside pole alongside him is Tyler Reddick in the 9. Tyler Reddick needs a good run, as in just two races after this there will be an elimination race cutting out the 36th through 40th in the standings, and Tyler Reddick is right on the bubble. And then in row 2, we have Eric Almirola and Daniel Suarez. Row 3 is J.J. Yaley, who is already locked into the next round. And Josh Bilicki.
Start your engines!
There's the command to fire engines. Excuse me, it was actually Joey Gase in 6th place. 7th is Josh Bilicki. 8th, Ray Black Jr. 9th place is Greg Gaulding. And then rounding out the top 10 is Christopher Bell. 11th place is Elliott Sadler, 12th Daniel Hemrick, 13th Michael Annette, 14th Vinnie Miller, 15th, 16th are Kaz Grall and Joey Logano, 17th Spencer Boyd, 18th Chase Elliott, 19th Brandon Brown, and rounding out the top 20 is Kyle Larson. 21st is Ryan Truex, 22nd Chad Fincham, 23rd we have Jeremy Clemens and Austin Dillon next to him. Then Garrett Smithley, Cole Custer, Stephen Leake, who is locked into the next round. With Spencer Gallagher, and then top 30 final drivers there, Ryan Sieg and Alex LeBay. Here you can see the rest of the lineup. Some notables: Justin Allgaier, Austin Cindric at the back of this field. Like I mentioned before, 50 laps, so relatively short race. So the rush to get to the front be just that little bit bigger. So they roll around turns 3 and 4. Pace car getting ready to peel off and put the hands in the field of David Starr to get this race underway here in Texas Motor Speedway. It'll be interesting to see. Notoriously here, the bottom lane has been the best ever since the repave, but we'll have to see if anyone can try to find that higher groove to make some passes. As they head into the restart zone, David Starr hits the gas. Green flag is out in Texas Motor Speedway. Outside lane, not a good restart. Tyler Reddick falling back. With the 98 of Eric Almirola stayed on Starr's bumper. Gave him a great push down the back straightaway. Down into turn 3. There's a little more banking here than 1 and 2. The higher lane might have some advantage here. You can get a bit of a run, but I imagine it'll be a little bit later as the tires wear that you'll want to move up. Now Eric Almirola is going to the outside lane. That's not going to work. J.J. Yaley is going to go to the bottom, try to take second place from him. As David Starr running a bit of a higher lane, that's going to cost him some time. Now J.J. Yaley to the inside, looking for the top spot. Yaley in the 39 to the lead. Off turn number 4. We have a 3-wide battle here. Joey Gase, Daniel Hemrick in this as well. Now it's getting a little bit more. Wow, we have a battle for the lead here. J.J. Yaley versus Josh Bilicki. Now Greg Gaulding goes for the lead heading down to turn 1. With help from Christopher Bell. Now Bilicki's out of the groove. Yaley's going to take him 3 wide as Bell goes for the lead. Things are getting dicey. Oh, Spencer Boyd tried to get underneath the 24 of Kaz Grall there. There wasn't quite enough room. That was almost a big pileup. As they race back to the caution flag. Yellow is out now. See, oh, there's a wreck down the back straightaway. Not exactly sure what happened. Let's go back and take a look at this. Looks like it must have happened with the 35 of Joey Gase. Oh, yes, it did. We mentioned how they were going 3 wide back here. Oh, and they tried 4 wide, and that's not going to work. Logano gets into him. It looks like Ross Chastain on the number 4 has some damage. And Joey Gase does clip the inside wall, so that will give him a bit of damage. Let's take a look at it from on board the number 22 of Joey Logano. Tough break for Joey Gase. He really had nothing to do with that, just an innocent bystander, and got turned. Let's catch back up with the field, as now they are under yellow flag conditions. Christopher Bell was able to lead the field back to the caution flag. He'll have the lead for this upcoming restart. Take a look at the full race standings so far. No drivers out of the race, but Joey Gase, I guess, somehow made it back. Oh, is in front of Joey Logano and Ross Chastain, those two coming to pit road to get repairs to their race cars. Looked like Ross Chastain hit that wall pretty hard, but didn't really see much damage to the 22 of Joey Logano. Would have thought that Joey Gase would have had more problems than Logano does, but regardless, field still pacing. We need to go back green. The lights are not off on the pace car this time by. Let's accelerate to the restart. Alright, they will be going green this time by as they roll around into the next turn. The last restart, we saw them going too wide to the green flag, the double file start, but now this will be a single file restart. So, saw them quickly get 3 wide and end up causing a wreck trying to go 4 wide. We'll see just how quickly and how intense the battling is now as the race winds down. Already just over 40 laps to go. While that may seem like still a lot of race ahead of us, and there still is, but it's gonna go by in a flash. So if they're gonna get to the front, they need to do it now. Look for the intensity to be mainly in the back of the pack at this stage of the race, though. Christopher Bell into the restart box and away. Green flag back out in Texas. Top 3 already driving away from Spencer Boyd is now Greg Gaulding going to the lead once again, this time on Christopher Bell. Getting a push by 24 of Kaz Gralla down the back straightaway. Now Kaz Gralla going to sneak underneath the Gaulding. 45, oh, the 54 just could not quite hold it all the way on the bottom. Now Kaz Gralla in the lead with help from, I believe it's Spencer Boyd in the 76. Yes, it is. Comes Brandon Brown up to the front. 3 wide behind them for 3rd place. The battle is cleared up with Christopher Bell ultimately winning that fight for 3rd. Now Kaz Gralla trying to fend off Spencer Boyd. That's not going to happen though. Boyd kind of forces him a little bit out of the groove. It looks like they're running a bit higher on the racetrack than normally, or that they normally run here in Texas. We'll have to see how that kind of affects the racing. But now Christopher Bell all the way to the bottom. Now he's going to try to get by the number 76. He will put Christopher Bell back into the lead in Texas. 3 wide again. Now Josh Bilicki looking for the lead on Bell. There's still 3 wide there as Brendan Brown charging up the middle. Here's Stephen Leach. Garrett Smithley's up here. Kyle Larson. There's closer to David Starr making his way back up here. Now Alex LeBay. Christopher Bell still trying to hang tough on that outside lane. He's still there. Gets a little bit of a side draft off Bilicki, but I don't think it's going to help. Now Kyle Larson looking for 2nd place. I believe they are 4 wide going back there. Well, Spencer Boyd tried, couldn't quite get there. Now Kyle Larson. Oh, big wreck down the back straightaway. As Kyle Larson goes for the lead. Huge crash. I believe Eric Almirola did. I'm pretty sure I saw that Eric Almirola got turned there, and that looks like a huge crash as the caution is out. Big problems down the back straightaway. Happens back here with the battle around 10th place. You can see Greg Alding, who has led a fair amount of laps this race, been up front early. Looks like he was involved in this. Let's take a look. Oh, Galding gets turned into him. Oh, Matt Tifft hard into the inside wall. Oh, and then Austin Cindric just about made it through. Almirola looks like it's going to gather it back up, but then trying to get to the inside. Oh, 19 right in the back of a few drivers there, and then Austin Cindric just trying to get back to pit road with a destroyed engine and gets turned. Well, let's go on board the 2 of Matt Tifft here. We'll see what he saw from the roof cam. Oh, gets hit again. A lot of hard hits for that 2 car. Let's go from the rear bumper. Greg Alding. Continue going here. 4 wide just does not work. Let's take another look here. We'll take a look from JJ Ailey. Matt Tifft just kind of washed up into him. Here's on board Tyler Reddick, who needed a good day. Barely avoided. Right in front of him. I believe the Reddick actually gained some spots out of that wreck. So that worked out in his favor. Let's go on board Daniel Suarez here a little further back. Saw the contact with Austin Cindric. Let's see what happened from his view. Oh, I guess he didn't expect Matt Tifft to slide up that much. Let's take a look on board the 19 of Matt Tifft. Right here, in his back of Chad Benjamin. Ultimately getting Matt Tifft turned around there. Let's take a look on board Ross Chastain. Chastain had already been in an earlier wreck, and this did not make it any better. engine completely shutting off there. Well, let's catch back up with the field, as I imagine they'll be going green very soon. They roll around turns 3 and 4. Kyle Larson will have the lead. And right behind him is pole sitter David Starr. You know, we've seen some big drafting packs so far this race. A big draft help, but David Starr arguably has the best car because of his pole position. Have to see how that helps him out, though. Green flag is now out. Kyle Larson, great restart. Turn 1, Larson running a little bit of a higher line. It seems like no one's willing to go under that seam. Looks like they're hooking a seam just off the bottom line. It allows them to maybe carry a little more speed than it would if they were running right down on that white line at the bottom groove. Josh Blicki getting pushed by Christopher Bell. Going to be able to get up in the second, but now Bell going to make a move underneath of him for that position. Kyle Larson a little higher up out of the grooves there. Going to lose some time. It's now Garrett Smithley trying to take it 3 wide. Bell's going to give him the room to do it. Bulicki on that outside lane trying to make something happen. We'll see how much momentum he gets off the corner. Oh, they pinched together. It's almost a crash. Garrett Smithley gets through to second place. Pushed by the 55 of Stephen Leake. Now Leake going to try to maybe get underneath the 0 of Garrett Smithley while Smithley chases down Kyle Larson. 30 laps to go, this time by. Here he goes. Smithley to the bottom. Smithley now going to be able to make that pass. Now the 55 of Leake to the inside, looking for the lead. Could he be the first repeat winner of the series? Bell pushing him out further, but now he's going to try to get a push from Chase Elliott to get up to the lead. Here he goes, Bell to the inside for the top spot. Wait, now Elliott's going to take it 3 wide. Chase Elliott, getting pushed by his teammate Tyler Reddick, is going to go to the lead. But now Reddick to the bottom. Some crazy racing. Teammates exchange the lead right there. Now Tyler Reddick pushed by the 36 of Alex LeBay will almost clear Elliott. I imagine he'll clear him down here. Now Alex LeBay may be looking for a path. Yes, Alex LeBay will get underneath the 9 of Reddick as Reddick slides up the track. There it is, LeBay into first place. Well, Reddick's still fighting back as they're 3 wide behind him. Look at that, Josh Williams is coming out of nowhere to have a good run today. Getting close to the halfway mark in this race. Once again, they pinched 3 wide off turn 4, almost a crash. Now Josh Williams looking for the lead. LeBay way out of the groove. Almost 4 wide. Now here comes the 11. Pushed by Michael Annette. Now Annette's going to go for second place. Oh, he almost turns him. As they go through the grass, they'll save it though. Looks like there's no damage to the 11th splitter. that pass through the grass there. Meanwhile, Kyle Larson trying to come back to the front. He'll make a 3-wide move underneath Daniel Suarez and Tyler Reddick there. Being pushed by Stephen Leake back up to the front. Josh Williams continuing to lead. Mike Lynette just can't quite seem to catch up to him. Well, as I say that, Nette's going to get a good run through 1 and 2. See what he can do with them down the backstretch. Ooh, there might have been a crash. Yes, there is. The yellow flag is out. Mike Lynette trying to get to the inside, but Josh Williams will lead the field back to the caution. Oh, this is a big crash. Gray Galding was in it. Just an Allgaier involved. Logano. Gray Galding's car destroyed. Let's go back and take a look at what happened here. I believe it's going to start around, who was that? The 88 of Chase Elliott. Or actually more around Brandon Brown. Let's try to see if we can, oh, right here in front of him. Oh, Elliott Sadler. Yep, there it is. Alex LeBay is going to get turned. So it looks like Elliott Sadler is going to inch over into Christopher Bell's line, push him up into the 36. That's going to turn him down in front of Ryan Ellis. Then Sadler goes back up, takes out Garrett Smithley and Joe Niemancheck. Just an Allgaier slides in. Spencer Boyd. Dylan Lupton. Oh, and then here comes the entire field just plowing into this wreck. A couple cars flipping over. Oh, 35. How did Joey Gase slip through there? Virtually untouched. Let's go for the bumper of Alex LeBay. Oh man, the 0-1, even the top of his car is destroyed from his rollover. Let's take a look on board the 20 of Christopher Bell. Bell just an innocent bystander in that. The one car of Elliott Sadler just kind of pinched him up the track. I don't know if Sadler didn't know they were 3 or 4 wide there or what, but just pinched him up. And Spencer Boyd hits him hard in the right front, and then sees a couple cars still wrecking. A lot of hard hits here. A couple of these guys. Garrett Smithley was left with nowhere to go. You know, Smithley doesn't look like he has a terrible amount of damage. We'll have to see how much speed he has. Let's see on board just an Allgaier. Oh, he gets run over from behind. Spencer Gallagher, another driver with just nowhere to go in this mess. Off the corner, it's going to have on the right front. There it is, there's the smoke. Oh, he just didn't see where he's going. wasn't really much room. Then seems like the entire track was blocked. Let's go on board Ray Black. Oh, start the brakes right into it. Then over on his lid. Let's go on board Joey Logano. Just in case there was any chance Logano had an engine left to drive back to pit road, maybe pick up a spot or two, Chad Fincham comes flying in there. So you can see Joey Gase very far behind the wreck. And we'll see just how close it was for him to miss it through the visor cam. I believe that was Ray Black as well as one other car. Let's go on board now, Chad Fincham, and we'll see how he tries to replicate what the 35 does. Hold it close up. Take one more look from on board Jeremy Clemens. Oh man, he was about to miss it, and 19 car just barreled in there. Guess we'll take one more look. Not exactly sure why Brendan Jones just does not slow down. Oh, just piles in there. Full speed, doesn't even attempt to slow down. Not exactly sure why he did not try to slow down there, but caused a lot of problems for a lot of drivers. Well, Josh Williams will lead the field back to the green flag. Oh, and there's going to be lap cars on the bottom. It'll be 19 to go when the field gets the green flag as they roll through roll off turn 4. Josh Williams goes into the restart box. Back on the gas. Green flag is in the air again in Texas. Down into turn 1, Michael Annett trying to get the run up on the back bumper of the 90 car. Josh Williams, there he goes, to the inside, looking for the lead. Gonna get help from the 11 of Ryan Truex here. Oh, Williams still holding on the outside groove, barely. Oh, now the 3 wide again. Williams getting shuffled out by Ryan Truex and Kyle Larson. Oh, and he's actually going to clear them both in the outside lane. Now Williams again trying to run down Michael Annett for the top spot. Kyle Larson and Ryan Truex still battling for 3rd place. Behind them, you see Ty Dillon and David Hemrick, 2 drivers we haven't talked about in this race. They're making their way back up to the front, as now we have a battle for the lead. Williams still right up on that bumper of Michael Annett. Any mistake out of the 5 car could be his doom. Coming around for just 16 laps to go in Texas. But the battle for 3rd still rages on. They just swap lanes. Now Larson on the outside of Truex. Now Ty Dillon up into 5th place, trying to battle for 4th with Kyle Larson. Looks like he'll take that spot down here in 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Williams has gotten around the net, and now here comes Truex for first. 15 to go. The power move by the 11 car. Try to take that spot away. Now they're going 3 wide. Net trying to get in there, but the hole closed. Good push for Williams down the back. Williams down the backstretch. Can he hold off the 11? He's clear right now. Yes, he can with the push from the 5. The 90 car back out front. Haven't seen the outside lane be able to do that much in this race, but as the tires wear on, it looks like the top's getting a little better. Now Ty Dillon trying to pass Ryan Truex. Now Stephen Leake up to help the 3 car. It looks like Ty Dillon will clear Ryan Truex coming off the corner here. Three wide again. Ty Dillon checks up. Stephen Leake trying to make the pass. Not quite enough momentum. They're still closing up on the back bumper of Josh Williams. Now Michael Annett going to look underneath Stephen Leake for 3rd. Actually, this is Austin Dillon, excuse me. Austin Dillon trying to catch the 90 of Josh Williams. The 90 has a pretty fast car. He's got the lead by pretty big margin. Well, once again, as I say that, car behind closes in. And now Ty Dillon looking for the lead going into turn 3. Austin Dillon again. I'm getting confused here. Sorry. Austin Dillon now up to the lead with just over 10 laps to go. Now he has the 5 car, Michael Annett, all over his bumper. Austin overdrives the corner now. Here comes Annett. Looking for the top spot. They go 3 wide again in the back. Now the 90 is going to make a big crossover trying to get to the inside of the 5. Williams just peeking under there. Yes, he'll get the spot. He loosens the net up, getting right on his back bumper. And now Williams again trying to go to the lead. Ty Dillon still hanging in there. So the lap car of Ray Black isn't too terribly far ahead of them. They might catch him. As now Austin Dillon's going to dive bomb it into turn 3 to try to take the lead. He'll do it too. Clear. Well, almost cleared him. I spoke too soon. 90 still fighting back on the top. Now Austin Dillon will clear it. And now Williams might lose a spot to Michael Annett. Through 3 and 4. Austin Dillon now he's going to lose the lead to Michael Annett. Coming down to the front straightaway. Less than 8 laps to go. Now they're 3 wide for 2nd. Look at Ryan Reed. Haven't talked about him all race. Suddenly he's in the picture for the win. Looks like the lap car will come into play here. Ray Black is going to be in front of the leaders. They will catch him. And that to the outside. Oh, Ray Black's going to hold up the 90. He's still holding up the inside groove. Now the outside groove. 6 to go this time by for Michael Annett. But Austin Dillon isn't giving up. Still all over his bumper looking for the top spot. Williams still there. Ryan Reed playing catch up, trying to catch the top 3 as well. Larson's still there. Everybody out of the groove. 5 car a little slow there. That's Going to cost a 3 to go to his bottom. Being pushed by Williams, but Williams may be going to try to make a move underneath the Dillon. Yes, he will. 3 wide. Oh, not quite. He's peeking. Now he'll go to the bottom. 5 laps to go. Ryan Reed looking for third as they battle for the lead. And that's going to get the run off the top side, try to push Dillon down the back stretch. And now the 5 drops to the bottom to help out Williams. Now Annette goes for the lead. 4 laps to go in Texas. Fans on the edge of the seat as they battle. Side by side off of turn 2. Looks like the outside lane will prevail here, maybe. Can Williams clear him? No, he can't. Annette's still down at the bottom fighting. Austin Dillon running the high line. Kyle Larson getting in the mix now. Ryan Truex is back up front. 3 laps to go. Looks like Williams is going to lose all of his help. He'll be shuffled out on the outside. Elliott Sadler might be a factor. I doubt it, but they could catch him. Now Austin Dillon might lose his spot to Kyle Larson. Now battle for the lead again between the 90 and the 5. 2 laps of racing to go. Michael Annett out of the groove, but he'll try to get the run on the high line. He'll have the momentum down the back stretch. White flag this time by. They still might catch the 1 car. Sadler's right up ahead of him. White flag, 1 to go for Josh Williams. Oh yeah, they're definitely going to catch the 1 car. Will Sadler block the 90 to help out his teammate? Although I don't think he needs it. Williams out of the groove. Oh, the 90's going to cut down to the bottom. Sadler holds him up, but it won't be enough. Off the final corner, Josh Williams is going to win in Texas and lock himself into the next round. What a win. Michael Annett gets second. Third is Larson. Fourth is Truex. And 5th place is Ryan Reed. We'll take a look at your standings here. 26 cars on the lead lap. The top 5 and Stephen Leaked in 6th. Austin Dillon fell all the way back to 7th. 8th is Josh Bilicki. 9th, Daniel Hemrick. 10th, Tyler Reddick. They needed a good finish. Christopher Bell involved in a few wrecks. 11th place. 12th, J.J. Yaley. 13th, pole sitter David Starr. 14th is Daniel Suarez. 15th, Chase Elliott. 16th, Brennan Brown. 17th is Ryan Sieg. We have Joe Nemechek, Ryan Ellis, Joey Gase. Justin Allgaier did manage to get back on track. We have a few wrecked cars here in the back. And then, see, only 28 cars finish the race. Josh Williams with a very fast car, able to take home the win here in Texas and lock himself into the next round. Let's take a look at your full point standings here. There will be 1 race after this to decide who makes the next round. We have our 4 drivers locked in. 4 races, 4 different winners. J.J. Yaley, Dylan Lupton, Stephen Leaked, and Josh Williams, all getting to victory lane. Because Ryan Reed also up there, Michael Annett. Let's take a look at the standings in the back of the field here. Kyle Larson, with his string of a few good finishes all the way up to 17th, he's pretty safe compared to when he was on the bubble. And look at this. Brendan Jones, Spencer Boyd, Joey Logano, Spencer Gallagher, and Jerry Clements all involved in that big one. just after halfway in this race. Oh, in the race at Texas. So that race really hurt him. But look at this: Chad Fincham, Ross Chastain, Greg Gaulding, Matt Tifft, all involved in wrecks in that same race. So I don't know. Bristol's gonna be a wild card though. For the Fitzgerald Glider Kits 40, it'll be 80 laps from Bristol Motor Speedway. This has been the Verizon Racing League's broadcast of the Bass Pro Shop Series from Texas Motor Speedway. We'll see you next time.